Since Abramovich took over Chelsea in 2003, there has been huge investment put into the club. This has allowed them to spend big on players and even steal potential signings from their Premier League rivals in the last 20 years or so. So in this video, we take a look at 6 times Chelsea hijacked a transfer from their rivals. Before we get started, like and subscribe for loads more football content. Number 6. Modric. Starting off with what's fresh on everyone's mind, Mikhailo Modric is the latest deal that Chelsea have hijacked from a Premier League rival, specifically Arsenal. Modric had appeared set on a move to Arsenal and had gone public in his desire for the transfer, posting himself watching the Gunners' games on social media in the last few weeks. He was also seen praising Mikel Arteta on Instagram, and Arsenal fans were extremely excited with the signing, with many considering it a done deal. Arsenal made 2 bids for the 22-year-old, but none were deemed enough by Shakhtar. Arsenal then prepared a 3rd bid, but it was too late. Chelsea had already made a superior offer which allowed the Blues to snatch Modric from under the noses of their London rivals. The Ukrainian international has signed a long-term contract at Chelsea, who have agreed to pay Shakhtar Donetsk an initial £62 million, possibly rising to £88 million. "I'm so happy to sign for Chelsea," Modric told the club's website. "This is a huge club in a fantastic league, and it is a very attractive project for me at this stage of my career. I'm excited to meet my new teammates, and I'm looking forward to working and learning under Graham Potter and his staff," he added. It remains to be seen whether or not Arsenal will regret not putting in a better offer for Modric earlier. Number 5. Willian. In the summer of 2013, Tottenham were on the verge of announcing Willian as their record signing after the winger underwent a medical in North London. Everything appeared to be going well until Chelsea found out about the deal and stole Willian from their crosstown rivals. The Blues agreed a £30 million deal with Russian side Anzi, and Willian made a U-turn on his decision to sign for Spurs. Willian told Brazilian TV that his objective from the start was to go to Chelsea, but since Chelsea didn't want him, he was going to sign for Tottenham. He was headed to the Spurs training centre to complete the move, but as he got there, his agent was already waiting for him. He let him know that Chelsea made an offer, and Willian told him, "I'll go to Chelsea, I will not sign with Tottenham." According to the Brazilian, Tottenham's director told him that he'll report Willian to FIFA and that fans in England would boo him at every stadium. That didn't discourage him though, and he went straight to meet Chelsea and signed with them. He was at the club for 7 years, winning the league twice. Willian then went on to play for 2 more clubs in London, including 1 season at Tottenham's arch-rivals Arsenal, and he is currently in West London again with Fulham. Number 4. Arjen Robben. Manchester United appeared to be the favourites to sign Arjen Robben from PSV Eindhoven, with the Dutch winger given a tour of the club's training ground in December 2003. His father was quoted saying, "Old Trafford is the only place he wants to play, and if he can't play there, he would rather stay at PSV. In fact, he would rather play in their reserves than go to Chelsea. My son will not go to Chelsea. Over my dead body will he go there." Well, as it turns out, Robben's father is alive, and his son did indeed go to Chelsea. Robben held negotiations with Sir Alex Ferguson over a move to the Premier League, but a move failed to materialise as Chelsea, recently taken over by Roman Abramovich, stole in to steal a deal. Robben had a very good conversation with Ferguson over dinner in Manchester, but when he went back to PSV, there was no progress on the deal. Chelsea had apparently offered more money to PSV, so Robben spoke to them and was happy to join them instead. In his 3 years at the club, he won back-to-back Premier League titles under Jose Mourinho and then left for Real Madrid in 2007. In 2020, Rio Ferdinand bizarrely claimed that Robben didn't join Manchester United as he didn't like the smell of the training ground. He was quoted saying, "He walked around and didn't like the smell, and walked off and went Chelsea. I couldn't believe it, man." Number 3. Mo Salah. Before Liverpool got their star man in 2017, they tried to sign him from Basel back in the 2014 January transfer window. And Salah was keen on the move, but a phone call with Jose Mourinho persuaded him to sign for Chelsea instead in an £11 million deal. "I was waiting for Liverpool because I really like Liverpool. I was eager to join them," he said, according to Liverpool Echo. "But then I received a phone call from Mourinho and that changed everything. He explained the situation to me and told me that he needed me at Chelsea. That was one of the main reasons why I joined Chelsea," he continued. Unfortunately, Salah's career with Chelsea failed to work out as he had hoped. He struggled to make an impact and was afforded just 13 league appearances across 18 months at the club. He went out on loan twice, with Roma being his second loan spell, and he signed with them permanently the following season. Then Liverpool came for the main man again in the summer of 2017, and this time they were successful. He's been at the club ever since and has won the Premier League and Champions League, along with various individual accolades which include 3 Premier League Golden Boots. Number 2. Georginio. Pep Guardiola was a long-time admirer of the Napoli midfielder and believed him to be the ideal replacement for Fernandinho. The Italian international was also keen to work with Pep. City had finalised personal terms with Georginio and his agent in 2018, so when the Premier League champions agreed a fee with Napoli in June, Georginio's move to Manchester seemed all but done. At this time, Sarri was leaving Napoli to join Chelsea. but Napoli chairman De Laurentiis wanted a £7 million compensation for his manager, and this was causing a huge delay. And so according to City, Napoli and De Laurentiis went back on their agreement because the Napoli chairman had brokered an improved deal with Chelsea for Georginio, and this included the compensation he was seeking for Sarri's departure. City also claimed that Georginio was then bullied into following his former Napoli boss to West London by De Laurentiis, with the player allegedly told that he would not be allowed to join anyone other than Chelsea, and if he refused, he would be forced to see out the remaining 2 years of his contract in Napoli. De Laurentiis, though, insisted that Georginio was responsible for the dramatic U-turn. Nevertheless, Sarri and Georginio both teamed up at Stamford Bridge together, and while Sarri left a season later, Georginio is there till this day. Number 1. John Obi Mikel. Arguably the most controversial transfer hijacking was Chelsea's deal for John Obi Mikel from Manchester United. The Red Devils were so far advanced with the deal that Mikel had already been unveiled as the club's latest signing, with a contract signed and was pictured in the shirt. Then Mikel, who had also agreed terms with Chelsea, claimed he had been pressured into signing for the Red Devils. He told Sky Sports, "I signed a contract with Manchester United and I didn't do that of my own free will." He claimed he was put under a lot of pressure to sign and was denied advice from his agent and people he trusted. This started a legal battle between both Premier League clubs as each contested their right to secure John Obi Mikel. United had reached an agreement with Norwegian side Lyn, while Chelsea had finalised terms with Mikel and his representatives. An intervention from Premier League chief Sir David Richards was required, and Mikel told him he preferred to move to Chelsea. This resulted in Chelsea agreeing to pay Manchester United £12 million for the rights to Mikel, with a further £4 million sent to Lyn. After this came out, Fergie was quoted telling Mikel, "Why would you turn down Manchester United? It's the biggest club in the world." He told Mikel he would be given more money if he wanted it, but Mikel felt obliged to sign for Chelsea, as they had helped him come to Europe 2 years prior. Mikel made 372 appearances across 11 seasons at Chelsea, where he won 2 Premier League titles, among many others. And that was it for the 6 transfers Chelsea hijacked from their rivals. Comment down below any other Chelsea transfer hijackings you can remember, and as always, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.